Hey everybody, day 3 OFA One Funnel Away Challenge. Craig here. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in. If you catch on to this live, so day 3 is the who, not the how. It's been interesting, good videos both from Russell, and the coaching call from Stephen Larson was awesome, super good. Really talking about the who, not the how. Great concept. Something I had learned by Jim Collins, actually, where he talks about in the book Good to Great, he talks about the whole concept of getting the right people on the bus, and then you can take the bus wherever you go. So really hit home, and a good reminder, because I definitely struggle with being the jack of all trades, and not having enough who in your Rolodex is probably one of the most limiting pieces to this whole business development or online business building game. So it's pretty interesting stuff there. It was really exciting about that. I've got with every one of these missions, we get these pre-training guidebooks and workbooks that we have to work through. And right now we're really kind of figuring out what are you good at and what are you not good at, because you can do the things that you're good at, but maybe the things that you're not so good at you should outsource. And that's where really this whole who concept comes in, where you got to find your team and build a tribe, because that's what's going to really help you scale. So that was really cool to look at that. Stephen also brought up the whole concept of opportunity cost when it comes to outsourcing and finding your team. It's what does it cost for you to really learn all of these different skills rather than hiring out. There's a huge opportunity cost when it comes to if you're not good at doing logos, then hire someone to do logos. Like, that's where you should be focusing and put the money into that, because whoever's been doing logos for a long time is going to whip one out way faster than you. So it's really interesting to hear about that, and it's always a good thing. So the exercise really puts us through finding what do I have, what can I do and what can't I do. So pretty interesting there. And then introduced to this cool thing, the Funnel Rolodex. It's like a marketplace where you can find a lot of funnel hackers and designers to help you build your funnel out. So again, you don't have to do everything. So you can find someone to help you write headlines or write copy for email or what have you. So there's a lot of cool stuff. This was the opportunity cost sheet, where you really kind of figure out like what are you paid by the hour today, and then how do you really figure out the opportunity cost. Should you do something if it costs $900 in time? So it's pretty good. I'm mainly watching the videos and the coaching first thing in the morning. It seems like they're launching a lot of the content late at night, probably just after midnight. So that's pretty good. So sometimes I'm doing it late at night the night before, which I'll be checking later tonight. And then sometimes I just watch it in the morning, and then maybe again at lunch, just to kind of take the certain concepts in. But overall, things are really cool. Really getting pumped, and I like the whole delivery. It's really neat to watch how they put this whole course together, and how they bring you through this process of education, and really starting with the belief piece. So that's really cool. If you guys are wondering why I'm sweating, I just got off the treadmill, so I still doing some workouts at night to really keep the energy up. In the previous day, one of our worksheets, we really had to figure out when we could when we should be working on stuff, which is pretty good. Like what's your OFA schedule and what's your current schedule. So really helping to get organized. It's really cool. I like that. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow and the next lessons. There's a neat process map they put together, which is really cool. So it really shows all the steps to this thing, and we're really just right up here at this point, working around through pre-training. So the real work, I guess, starts next week, which is cool. Looking forward to it. It's really interesting. We also talked lots about systems. Stephen Larson brought this up, and a lot of my background is software development in big companies, and we use this framework called the people process technology. It's very similar to what they're talking here. You first get the people, then you figure out your funnel and what you're doing with that, and then you apply the technology last. The tactics are really kind of the last thing you need. So it's really neat to find the parallels to a lot of the other work that I've been doing for clients and stuff. So anyway, looking forward to it, and thanks for tuning in. I see both Nick and Shanks here. Thanks guys for tuning in. Good to see you guys. Yeah, Shanks, cool to see you on this journey too. I don't know how you're doing, but lots of info. I know you've done this before, so it's cool. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's really cool to watch. So anyway, thanks again. I'm going to finish my update for now, but have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.